Welcome to this Sudoku tutorial for beginners. In this video, I'll build on previous lessons to help you solve puzzles more efficiently. Today's lesson is about recognizing the completed segment pattern, an easy-to-spot and powerful tool that helps you place numbers more effectively. Let's start by defining what a segment is, and then I'll show you how to use it strategically. What is a segment? A segment is a set of 3 cells that line up together across a row or down a column within the same 3 by 3 block. For example, in a 3 by 3 block, if 3 cells align horizontally within the block, they form a segment. If 3 cells align vertically within the block, they also form a segment. The pattern we're looking for in this lesson is a completed segment. This means that all 3 cells in the segment have numbers in them.
Here's an example of a completed segment. And here's another example.
You see how easy it is to recognize the pattern? Look for it when you're solving a puzzle. It can help you to find numbers you might otherwise not see. Sometimes, a puzzle starts off with a completed segment already in place. And sometimes a completed segment appears later as you fill in the numbers. Let's have a look at how this pattern can help. And then I'll give you some tips on what to look for. In this example, there is only one 7 in the middle rank. That is the middle group of horizontal blocks. But there is a completed segment in block 4. That's going to enable me to place the 7 here, in row E column 8. Do you see why? Think about it. In block 4, there is a completed segment in row E, and a 7 in row D. Let's look at block 6. Since the 7 is in row D, the 7 will not appear here in block 6. The 7 is in row F, so the 7 will not appear here either. So the 7 in block 6 must be in row E. And the only empty cell is this one, row E column 8. I think we can all agree that it's easy to spot the completed segment pattern. But what do you do when you see it?
Take a look at this example. There is a variation on completed segments, where the segment isn't totally completed, but can be considered completed. For example, take a look at this puzzle grid. It's the same as before, except now we don't have a completed segment in block 5. But we have a 5 in column 6. That 5 in column 6 effectively blocks this cell, row E column 6, from being a 5. And we can think of this segment as a virtual completed segment, since it acts the same way for the number 5. Even though we don't have a completed segment here, it acts like one. And these 2 cells again contain ghost 5s. These cells contain what is sometimes referred to as ghost 5s. Since we know for sure a 5 is in one of those 2 cells, we just don't know which. So they are ghost numbers, sometimes called phantom numbers. So in block 4, the row E number 5 can appear in the 2 empty cells. Wait. Look up in column 1. We see a 5. So the 5 will not appear in this position. And the 5 we need to find will be in the remaining empty cell.
That's it for this lesson. I'll continue to build on this step by step, moving from the beginner level, where we are now, through intermediate and on to advanced, covering most of the strategies used by Sudoku solvers. If you enjoy these lessons, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification, so you'll know when I upload new lessons. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something.